Testing, testing. Water signs. Water signs, hello. This is for Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces, or Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, if you want to do it in the correct order. Pisces is last. Okay, this is going to be your weekly reading for the 19th through the 25th. Couple announcements. One, yes, this is not my normal setup. My ring light is broken. I'm doing this test. I'm in test mode. Like I bought this new memory card for the iPhone to save my videos so I can have more storage. So doing that. It's just a lot of stuff going on. So I'm using my computer to do my recordings. The video, the clarity isn't that well. The sound isn't that well. But you know what? I'm a woman of my word. And I know that these videos are really helping people who are kind of lost right now. So I know my life purpose. I'm here to serve. So I am sticking to the promise that I made to myself and the promise that I made to my creator in the universe. So gotta do what is necessary. This is going to be your weekly reading for the week of, like I said, the 19th to the 25th. Also, happy Taurus season. Coming in the Taurus season, and I just realized that the moon is in Aries. So I'm like, I have this burst of energy, and I'm like, it's definitely because of Aries. My Mars is in Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. My rising is Aries, but I'm a Scorpio sun. Actually, my rising is actually on the cuff of Aries and Pisces. So literally, I'll be like going, going, going. And if you ever notice, I kind of like disappear a little bit. It's because my rising, you know, how I'm presented to the world and things like that. Like, I be going through it. The spiritual world will set in, and I'll be in like this daze, drained. I have to like prepare and reboot myself. But enough about me. Let's get into the reading because I will talk. I'm going to start off the reading for our water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Start with our goddess deck. That really sets the tone and the theme for this reading. After that, I'm going to use the more green deck, and I'm going to go in with the Celtic Cross reading for our water signs for the week of the 19th to the 25th. Okay. Clear. I'm hearing clear. Clear the way. It's clear. Something's clear. I'm hearing clear. And I'm meditating and I'm thinking about water. Clear the pathway or something like that. Under the deck, I saw focus. Under the deck, I saw focus. See what pops out now. Spirit, give me 3 cards for our water signs. Spirit, give me 3 cards for our water sign. If you haven't already, you can check out all the other signs are up. Earth signs, air signs, and fire signs. Everyone is already posted. So you can go and click. Like I said, this you can check it for your sun, your rising, and your Venus sign as well. Let's cut. Hope you all are doing well. Spirit, give me 3 cards. Start with just one. Clear the pathway. Something clear the pathway. Assurance. The deck's connected with so many different cards. Something, it's like you see the pathway, but you just have like a lot in your way. You have home coming out. It matches my hair. I should have put some foundation on or something. I don't care. I don't care. Home. Y'all getting y'all shit together. It's a build up. Look at these. I don't know if they're clouds or whatever the hell this is. See it? It's like building up. It's coming from within and like stretching out. Water signs have you're being more careful about your internal self because water signs are so intuitive and so deep and very empathetic and sympathetic and intuitive and are very caring and nurturing signs. You know, they're very kind people. Um, you're being very careful. You're being very careful about who you have access, yes, but the main point that I'm trying to get at is that it's kind of like a build up to where that part of you is going to be enhanced. The amount the amount of what you give, the amount of um, empathy, your sympathy, and your nurturing abilities and your intuition is going to be amplified. This definitely comes from a lot of spiritual work, a lot of self work, a lot of healing, a lot of balancing the dark and the lighter sides of yourself. But your home space, your heart, your soul, your Shakti, women, that's divine feminine, that is going to be transformed and elevated. It's like a build up. You're building up towards it. I don't think it's going to be completely exalted in the week, but I feel like the build up of it, if you don't feel it now, you will start to really feel it. Because you already do so much for people, right? Level and the capability, and it's only like I said, this comes from doing the self work. You've been able to really, you're gonna shock yourself, and you're also gonna shock people because of how much you're able to give. It makes you happy. And honestly, it makes you happy to give. Well, and you're not giving from a space of not having enough. You know how someone is doing worse than you, but you're already in a bad spot. This isn't coming from that type of place. This is coming from a place where what you give, you're going to be giving your overflow. You're going to be able to give so much of your overflow. Like I said, you're building upon. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I love how Revelation came out because it's kind of clearing up this feeling of home and you doing like this self work. Like you like I said recently or going to in this upcoming week gonna have such an astounding revelation, like the clarity. Look how she's looking in her palm of her hand, realizing that the power to create the power to create has always been there. You didn't need, I mean, the core, help from other people who are experts in the field where you want to go in, whatever it would be. Always help, like a book, you know, um, best friend advice, therapy, it always helps. But really, to really create it, it's literally in the palm of your hand. And that even piggybacks on the moon card that popped up. You guys are really, your spiritual capabilities and your spiritual gifts are really amplified right now, like to the extreme to where they have been. But because, like, say this, where my hand is the extreme of wherever your spiritual gifts have reached before, it's literally gonna push the topper to where your extreme level is now going to be like all the way up here. You see what I'm saying? Like you're elevating. You're able to really your third eye is completely open. Your third eye is completely open. You're talking to the moon more. If not, then you're definitely looking for spiritual help. You're on a spiritual journey. And such beautiful. Like you have a lot of pink, a lot of fuchsia, and a lot of blue tones. It's very soothing. It's a calm, steady pace that you're going in. Enlightenment. Completely elevating. Completely having vivid dreams. Right, I'm 12 minutes in and I haven't even pulled a tarot card, but I'm getting so much from the goddess deck. It's just a lot of spiritual work. It's a lot of spiritual influences around our water signs to achieve the goals that you want, whether it be to let go of something or someone, or to bring in something or someone. Very powerful. Very powerful. You are becoming powerful, and then the spirit guides, the deities, angels, ancestors, you know, you have given to them, you have set them up in the spirit realm, so they are so able to bless you in this realm. I'm very excited to see what you guys are going to co-create with spirit. I'm very excited because when I say, that I feel such a powerful spiritual connection that you have right now. You're not a person. Like if someone is angry at you, honey, cuss themselves out, because you have a lot of people who respect you in the spirit realm right now. For sure. They respect you, they honor you, and they are completely at your assistance in this spiritual path. We have the Judgment card. You're being reborn. The dead part of you, the dead spiritual part of you. Teaching. I'm hearing teaching, healing, more so teaching, spreading your knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge. Yeah. You're able to, you give balance to the people around you. You heal those around you. You inspire those around you. You're creative. You're very the third eye is wide open. I don't know. You have the World at the bottom of the deck. Odds are in your favor. Into a new cycle. You already know that you're stepping into a new cycle. You're just you're enjoying the ride, kind of, because you know that spirit is working with you. Spirit is there. Spirit is working with you. You have What popped out again? The moon card. You got the moon card. When I say y'all spiritual, y'all so, I mean, this could also mean secrets as well, but even if there are, nothing is really getting, nothing is really getting by you right now. You got spirit guys coming out the woodwork looking out for you. So even if someone was trying to hold a secret, um, you will find out, whether you find out in a dream, whether you're just sitting there making a sandwich and you hear it, you hear the conversation, you see someone's face, you're like, oh, I knew these. Some type of thing where you might, you know, where is she at? You might pick up your pendulum. I do this so many times. You might just pick up your pendulum. Spirit show me yes. Spirit show me no. You know, stuff like that. So it's not many things that can let me get into this reading. We're almost 20 minutes in. I'm sorry, y'all. It's not a lot that can really get by you right now. It's really not. Feeling it. Okay, water signs. Cancer, Pisces. Got 5 of Wands. Five of Wands is all about, you seem like a little tit for tat battling. I feel like you're battling past energy. It's hindering you, helping you. King of Cups. Cups. This could be someone who is emotionally invested into you, or this could be your energy right now, being very emotional, stable. Um, you're battling past emotions that kept you in a dark place. But you're kind of being like enlightened by them. Let's see what recently happened in the past. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So um, I'm feeling like um, someone younger than you, really not up to par, not on your level, um, hindering your creative process, hindering hindering the way you really go about and do things. You know, it's in your subconscious water signs. We have the Four of Swords, but it's in reverse. Whatever used to plague you at night, whatever used to keep you up, more so, it's definitely 9 times out of 10 about emotions when it comes to a water sign. But it's not keeping you up no more. It's not. And that's why I feel like you're having this internal battle. Like you're not really having too many conflicts with people, you know. But it's like this internal battle because I feel like you were messing with this person for a while, or yeah, somebody who and it could be a love interest. I really don't feel like it's a love interest though. I feel like this is more so, well, you somebody you have feelings for, or maybe like a close friend or something like that. But you're not really losing sleep over this anymore. And I think because that person had been around for such a long time, it kind of feels weird. Like this person played a major role in your everyday activities, which was what a part of that revelation that spirit had you go through, because you have as water signs, we have a tendency to to latch on to people, and because we're so nurturing, we put their needs before ours, and that's a lot with the transformation. Is you're not you're more about self. You're not selfish at all. You're more about self now. Those emotions that you were giving to others, friends, family before yourself, you're giving them to yourself now. It's like you're not losing sleep over this. But it feels so weird. It feels so different because it's not how you normally operate. Um, you feel fresh, you feel new, you feel like you've gained this new form of confidence. Um, it's in your mind right now. Yeah, you have Page of Swords. Um, Either someone is coming in and offering, it has shown you a new way. They have physically, like a new person. You had this conversation. This person has shown you, like, oh no, girl, don't do that, or talking to like a guy friend or something like that. Or this is literally just you, um, looking towards the future. You've already, it's like that battle that you were fighting. It wasn't even worth it. But I feel like it wasn't even really worth it. Like you have so much to look forward to, and um you're not letting those past experiences kind of hinder you or harden your heart or make you be fearful of anything. But like I said, whether it be a relationship or business or anything like that, you're still coming at life in a very fresh kind of young mindset. Young being like, when someone is like a leap of faith kind of thing. Um, Happening in the near future. You got Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, it's like I really so whatever emotions that you had to kind of just get over or die, heal from, whatever you had to do, um, I honestly feel like it was very connected to your finances because um, it just was. So this is allowing you to be more not rushing in, not rushing into your finances like you normally would. Like you get so excited about it, a new way to make money or anything like that, or a new job, and you're taking your time with it here, showing with the Knight of Pentacles that came up. Sorry, I haven't been showing no cards. I'm just really like zoned in right now, just reading. Um, it's like it's a slow and steady pace. You already know that your battle is won. You know that for sure. You're like, my battle's already won. I just need to take my time. You're taking your time now when it comes to relations, romantic relations, and friendships, and even business opportunities. Like you slowed down. I'm feeling like you guys slowed down. You're not moving as fast. Your action and how you're doing at it. Oh, so there we have Ace of Cups. So you're being opening your heart, which is actually very brave of you because, like I said, you had someone taking advantage or just not on your level, but this person has allowed you to kind of learn from that, and you're using your strong suit, which is your heart, which is our heart for our water signs. You're using that strong suit, and you're using your strength, which is your ability to care, to actually propel you to the next level. That's beautiful, actually. Your environment, your friends, and people around you. What came out? Didn't I say you give balance to other people? I love when spirit be on it. Um, yeah, like it's just an even flow. You guys are stepping into this whole. I just like this whole new energy. It was like a lot of energy in your past was like kind of holding you back. It just wasn't even equally aligned, and now you're stepping into like this abundance of love, of giving, of kindness, of being reciprocal, like a give and take. You know, your cup is running over, but also this other person as well. You're kind of shifting. So even if you are in a relationship, you're shifting into a new phase with this person. If you're single, you're shifting into a new person. You see what I'm saying? You're moving into someone new. So this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Sorry. my boob on camera. Something that you're not aware of. Oh, so we have, oh, here it is. We have the Five of Swords. So something that you're not aware of. That's definitely about deceit. Being someone lying. Or you could be lying to yourself, but I definitely feel like this is like an outside energy. Something that you're overlooking, someone trying to use you, someone. I need to clarify that because you can't just pop up with the damn Five Swords spirit. I'm about to end the damn reading. Alright, like, how you gonna do that? This is definitely outside energy. Maybe a male influence or something. Family. Spirit, please clarify this Five of Swords. Spirit, clarify this Five of Swords for our water signs. The Hierophant coming out in reverse. Oh yeah, there you go. Whoever you did not want to make a commitment to, whoever you left in the past, they mad. Because you got this Five of Swords right here, you got the Hierophant, and then you have the Eight of Wands coming in fast. This person, they're upset, they're mad. Whoever you're leaving behind, like I said, a romantic partner, a family member, a friend, whoever wasn't on your level and you recently cut them off, however way you had to cut them off. And it could be multiple people as well. They're mad. They could be at a distance, but I really feel like whatever kind of deceit and whatever they got planned, it's gonna be brought to light. It's gonna be brought to light because of your relationship with spirit. And that warning, I feel like this is more so like a warning. Them not, I mean, they might be able to. What's the Bible verse? Y'all know, the sword or whatever shall not prosper. All that good stuff, honey. They not really planning nothing. Like they're not trying to plan anything to be harmful towards you, but if they had the opportunity to kind of take from you or be like snug a little bit, they're gonna take it. They're mad because they don't have access to you anymore because you pulled away. You whatever relationship you pulled away, and they're mad about it. They're not feeling it. They're not feeling it at all. That's what that is. Can't please everybody. The possible outcome in the future. The High Priestess. I love that because it just clarifies this relationship. That's you turning into the High Priestess. That's you leveling up spiritually. And I was saying that in the beginning of this reading. You are literally becoming this like if you already are reading tarot, if you already are doing like voodoo or like Buddhism or being a priest or a pastor, any kind of like occult, esoteric kind of practice. I couldn't get my word right. That's gonna be you, sweetie. I mean, you in spirit gonna be like this, right? You're living your life path, you're living your destiny. So yeah. Okay. Spirit. I'm gonna close this for you now because I don't want to keep you up for too long. And I'm gonna close the reading now with the angel answers. I hope it connects because I'm making a face because I'm really trying to remember what the fuck I just said for the last 30 minutes. And I'm looking at the cards and I'm like, when I say I begin, I really don't know. I really just be talking. Whatever is downloading in my head. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I hope these angel answers resonate. I'm gonna get better. I don't know what the hell I was talking about this whole time. I was talking. Jesus, fix it. Spirit, what messages do we have for our water signs, our Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio? I promise I'm gonna close out at this. Oh shit. Okay, we gonna get it. It's up to you, and the situation will improve. That's not resonating at all. It's up to you. It's up to you. The situation will improve. Give me some more cards. They ain't hitting. That ain't hitting. I don't know. It's not hitting with the spirit. Spirit, give me cards for our water signs for the week of the 19th through the 25th, please. Ooh, sorry, it's like almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Tired, nose all red. Okay, so we have within the next few weeks. Yep, like I said, that's hitting, that's resonating. That's gonna be that buildup. Within the next few weeks, you're gonna become this high priestess for sure. For sure. I'm hearing limelight, like you're gonna be in the spotlight. You're gonna be recognized. People are not gonna play with you. And then we have compromise. Compromise. I feel like compromising is with the new energy, that give and take. I feel like that's you're gonna be more compromising and not forgiving. Yeah. I feel like you've already been looking towards that in your life, being more, compromising and not so willing to just maybe help somebody else. Like, look, compromise it. I'll do this for you if you do that kind of thing. So before, we just go in and like, no, I got it, I'll handle it, I got you. But so it's more like, no, I'm gonna do this if you do that kind of thing. So I think that's what spirit is really gonna work with you on the next week coming up, within the next few weeks. That was your other angel answer card that came out. Other than that, water signs, that will be your weekly reading. Like I said, I remember telling you what I was talking about. I'm gonna get better, I promise. Like I said, you can follow me on TikTok. Girl, why I got 120,000 views on one of my videos on TikTok, and I got 18 views on YouTube. That ain't right, Jesus. But yeah, follow me on TikTok. I'm on Instagram. Connect, send me messages. Make sure you like the video and you subscribe, and tell a friend. Tell a friend. This is all I have. I hope you'll have a wonderful night. I hope y'all are staying safe. If y'all got your checks, make sure you invest. You buy some food for your house. Save your money, pay your bills if need. Do what you need to do. Y'all be safe out here. It's crazy. That's all I have. Good night.